The songbirds, silent day. In the heart of whispering woods, where sunlight danced on emerald leaves and streams hummed gentle tunes, lived a small songbird named Lyra. Her feathers were a brilliant mix of sapphire and gold, and her voice was said to rival the wind's sweetest melody. Every morning, Lyra's songs awakened the forest. The flowers would bloom wider, the squirrels would scamper in delight, and even the oldest oak would sway to her music. But one morning, as dawn stretched across the woods, Lyra opened her beak to sing, and no sound came. She tried again, louder this time, and again panic fluttered in her chest. She flapped her wings frantically, circling the treetops, but her voice was gone. Not a single note escaped. The forest noticed immediately. The streams seemed quieter, the flowers drooped, and the squirrels froze mid-scurry. Evente, wind usually playful and carefree, whispered softly in worry. Lyra perched atop the tallest branch, her heart heavy. Why can't I sing? She whispered to herself. Determined to find the answer, Lyra flew to the wise owl, the oldest creature in the forest, who had seen countless seasons come and go. You have lost your song, young one, the owl said, tilting his head. But it is not gone forever. Sometimes, even the brightest voices need silence to hear what matters most. Silence. But I don't know what that means, Lyra protested. Then listen, the owl said, closing his eyes. Not with your voice, with your heart. Confused but trusting, Lyra perched quietly. For the first time, she noticed the small sounds she had never paid attention to before. The gentle rustle of leaves, the tap-tap of a woodpecker on a tree, the soft gurgle of the stream weaving through the woods. She heard the faint sigh of the wind as it hugged the flowers, and the distant hum of bees carrying pollen. The forest, she realized, had its own melody. Days passed. Lyra still could not sing, but as she listened, she discovered something extraordinary. Every creature's sound, every rustle and whisper, was like a note in a vast symphony. She realized her songs had been only a part of the music of the woods, and now, without her voice, she could hear it all, truly hear it for the first time. Then, one quiet evening, as the sun set and painted the sky in gold and rose, Lyra felt a strange warmth in her chest. She opened her beak slowly and a tiny, trembling note escaped. It was soft, almost hesitant, but it carried a depth she had never known. Encouraged, she sang again, and each note grew stronger, richer, and more beautiful than ever before. The forest listened in awe. Her song no longer merely awakened the woods, it joined with every whisper, chirp, and rustle, creating a harmony that filled every corner of Whispering Woods. The flowers leaned toward her, the squirrels danced, and even the oldest oak seemed to hum along with her melody. Lyra had learned something important. Sometimes, silence was not a loss, but a gift. It allowed her to hear the music around her, to understand the voices of the world, and to sing with more heart than ever. From that day on, Lyra's song became even more extraordinary. But every now and then, she would pause mid-note, listening carefully to the whispers of the leaves, the murmur of the streams, and the quiet breaths of the forest, remembering the silent day that taught her how to truly listen. And the creatures of Whispering Woods would always say, with a smile in their eyes and a hush in their hearts, that Lyra's song carried the wisdom of silence within every note.